next Great Day Dining takes us to Colony Grill in downtown St. Pete. From its Irish origin and Italian influence came a unique pizza that's only become better over time. If you're looking for some of the best pizza in town, look no further than Colony Grill in downtown St. Pete. They're famous for their ultra thin crust pizza and hot oil drizzle. I'm here at Colony Grill in downtown St. Pete with the co-owner, Ken Martin. Thanks for having us in today.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thanks for being here.
So when you think of pizza, you probably think of Italian, right? But the original owner of Colony Grill in Connecticut was actually an Irish immigrant. So that's a pretty interesting backstory. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So Colony Grill, founded in 1935 in Stamford, Connecticut. Colony was the Irish neighborhood, sort of hole-in-the-wall bar and restaurant that was there for a long, long time. And after World War II, veterans were coming home and people were immigrating from places like Italy and Slovenia, Central Europe, Eastern Europe. So the staff in the kitchen started experimenting with these thin crust pizzas from their homeland, and eventually became known as a bar pie. 12 inches in circumference, very light cheese, light sauce, manageable in one hand while you have a drink in the other. So it was functionary. So over the years, the pizzas became more and more popular. We have our hot oil topping, which became our signature. And by the 70s and 80s, nothing else was on the menu except pizza, but we kept the name as a link to our heritage.
So talk to me about the hot oil and why is it so good? Why did it make you guys famous?
Yeah, hot oil definitely has some spice to it, super full of flavor, really just rounds out every single pizza, whether you're having pepperoni or vegetables or whatever the pizza is. In the middle of that pizza is what we call our stinger pepper, which is really a serrano pepper that's been marinated in olive oil and gone through a cooking process.
Something on the menu is the salad pizza, because I guess some women who were out there with their kids were like, where's my salad? So you kind of gave them something to
Yeah, men too, frankly. Yeah. You know, pizza and salad are like no-brainers, but we wanted to be true to our roots as pizza only, and you know, we're very traditional. We've kind of stuck to the same menu for obviously decades, but at some point we said, you know, it would be really cool to have a salad component. We put it on our thin crust, brushed a little olive oil, some sea salt, and now it's 12% of our pizza sales, so it's become very popular.
Oh wow, okay, so we're gonna get to the food in just a minute, but let's talk more about your community outreach. I noticed the wall. Can you talk about the Wall of Heroes that you have?
Yeah, the Wall of Heroes is really important to us. At Colony, we really celebrate service, and that comes in a lot of ways, here at home and certainly abroad with our military, but at home with first responders, police, fire, EMS, and we like to put pictures on our walls, photos on our walls of people from the community where the restaurant is, to show faces to our patrons, young people, old people, what our country is about, which is you know, helping each other, giving back, sacrifice. There are many, many stories associated with the faces on our walls, and we just think it's a small way to honor people who have been selfless.
Okay, so we have all this amazing looking pizza, and I really like the thin crust pizza. I'm a thin crust pizza kind of girl. So talk to me about the pizza in general, and like, is there something that makes it special, or is it mainly just that hot oil sauce? Yeah,
so a bar pie or a tavern pizza is like uber thin crust. There's a lot of thin crust pizzas out there. This is probably the thinnest type of pizza you'll see. Okay. And as I mentioned maybe earlier, the cheese, the sauce, very balanced.
All right, well, let me give it a try. This is just your traditional cheese, right?
Correct.
What kind of cheese is on it?
It's a blend of mozzarella cheeses.
I like that. That is really good. This is my kind of pizza.
You'll also notice on our pizza, you don't have a super thin edge of the crust. So the pizza doesn't really get bigger as it gets towards the edges. So again, that's why people seem to think it's manageable, and kids also, yeah. You won't see a lot of like leftover crust on the tray.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about your breakfast pizza, because would you say you invented the breakfast pizza, or you're not quite ready to go there yet?
I mean, we're happy to take credit for it.
Right.
You know, the breakfast pizza basically came about because we were doing events in the community that were starting earlier than we typically would open. So you might have a parade or a road race, and people wanted something a little bit more brunch fare or breakfast fare. So we came up with the breakfast pizza. You know, bacon, sausage, egg on a pizza crust, which you know you can't go wrong with a pizza crust.
What's wrong with that?
And it was a good way to open a few hours before we normally would to serve a breakfast or an early morning crowd.
Okay, so eggs, bacon, all the good stuff in here.
Exactly, all the healthy stuff.
That's a good one. So pizza only, but you have a lot of different toppings, so you can really customize the pizza that you want. So what are some of the other toppings that maybe we don't see in front of us?
Yeah, I mean, sausage, pepperoni, obviously really popular. We've gotten the same sausage from the same company since basically late 1940s. But you know, all the veggies, you know, onions, olives, mushrooms, fresh mushrooms are really popular, and people will put things even on the salad pizza.
Right.
So that, you know, you might have a sausage, pepperoni, cheese, and then salad on half.
Okay, so let's try, I'm gonna try the spicy one.
Yeah, so this is our hot oil pizza. It's basically our signature topping.
Okay.
It's our best seller by far, and really a lot of flavor. You know, that pepper in the middle, we call it our stinger because it does sting
Yes.
you with a little bit of spice.
So you know what I'm gonna do?
You're gonna go opposite
I'm
end.
gonna go opposite. Because I'm thinking that's where the spice is.
Which is
so
not
I'm gonna go over
uncommon,
here.
actually.
Okay,
You know,
all right.
you got to ease into it.
It is really good.
Thank you.
It does add a lot of flavor.
So again, mixing and matching.
It's not too
people.
spicy, like I was afraid. But no, this is really good.
It's fairly balanced. It's not going to hit you over the head with spice.
Okay, all right, well, let's cheers to this amazing pizza and to the new opening in Tampa. How's that?
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.